Good morning, evening, afternoon, I'm Taylor Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Find Love or Die Trying. Previously, we finished up our date with Ali and we went to the beach and we found out Tara hates the sun, which I relate. Everyone else played in the water and Ali kissed us again, which I didn't approve of. And we had our third date with Tara and we became pigeons and pigeon things happened. And it was cute. She gave us a ring of "you're kind of cool" or something. And now we're in the library with Kat for some reason, and that's where we left off. The library? Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here, of all places? Do you like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guards schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person. Interesting and also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read books? Scarlet? Scarlet reads books. Oh, I knew the state of education. I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement. To have to fetch each book I need to reference. So you want to sit at your desk and have me go and fetch you the books that you need? So you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay there? I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat. It's the least I can do. Great. Alright, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Alvorda. 100 easy recipes for Philosopher's Stone. And what kind of books are these? I regret everything. This must be the 100 patch of books I've had to deliver. Batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seem like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Matilda. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more of an unpaid charity work. unpaid internship. Basically, that's what that was. You were your tiny little intern. Like, doesn't get nothing. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious what the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows? And that's as good as a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Matilda. See you, cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Matilda. I wish we could have met. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Courting call? Is that what it said? Yeah. Courting call. I woke up on the floor of the games room. Tara was sleeping on the sofa with one hand still on her gaming console. We had spent all night playing games and watching movies like it was our own little sleepover. Pigeon zombies everywhere. Ah. And then she was up. Let's hope this insane show never gets to the point where Tara's dreams make sense. Oh man, my head's pounding, but I've got no regrets. Me neither. We've got to do this again sometime soon, Matilda. You bet. Is it time for you to go on a date with somebody else now? Yeah, that's just how it is. Alright, have fun. See you sometime for gaming with me later, okay? Sounds like a plan. Awesome. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. What? Who says that? Like, no one says that. This is such a random saying to have. And good morning to you too, Damien. Matilda, don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. Okay, cool. this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally. If I'm around when your number's up, I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. TTFN. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean? I mean, I suppose he didn't actually murder us, so for him, maybe that's a little mean. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Allie? It's just this last date. Then tomorrow it will be the final ceremony. Ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Matilda. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Allie. Is Allie going to murder me? I found Allie by the beach. Or more accurately, she came running to me. You are not going to believe this, Matilda. What's that? Alright. Who took my keys? Oh, sorry, Kat. Alright. Who took my keys? You got 10 seconds before I take it out. A forced paycheck. Oh, come on. Well, you'll have... we'll walk and talk. Come on. She took the keys. She totally took. Well, let's walk maybe more like run like hell. 4 is not going to be happy when he finds out that whatever. Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into a forest clearing nearby. Okay, cool, it's a forest clearing, but this is not daytime. This is either early morning, or it's getting later at night. She grabbed my... I read that part. What's going on? You're not gonna believe what I just found. What's that? Well, I was wondering how to stop the 2 previous dates when how to stop we're gonna just reread that. Well, I was wondering how to top the 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... wait a minute. It's better to surprise you. I'm gonna have to close my eyes again, right? I love how fast you learn things, Matilda. She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. Is this a staircase? It feels like metal beneath me. In the middle of a forest? Yeah, that's a bit odd. Just a bit more now, alright? Question mark? You can open your eyes now. Oh, the airplane. How on earth? You were inside a small plane. The very same one I'd been rudely awakened in my first day here. How did you even... It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right? I have so many questions. Wait a minute. Are you planning on... Without even bothering to answer me, Ali rushed to the cockpit. Okay. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades. Yeah, like, you can't just wing... Like, you need to know what things do. You can't just be like, do. Huh. I wonder what this red button does. Oh God, get me out of here. I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight. And away we go. Oh, why? The engine of the plane roared as we took off. I slammed into the side of the door. Oof. Come on, be honest. You were thinking the same thing. You put a big juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a good citizen like me to not press it? You're bonkers. You got a point, but do you have any idea how to fly this thing? I assume it takes more than just Wait a minute. If you're talking to me here, then who's flying the plane? Technically, nobody, but... Oh my. The right wing of the plane smashes into a tree. We hit it hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oof! I slammed into the wall yet again. Well, we didn't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. That's not how planes work. Exactly like kidneys. Forget killer dating death shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Ali was going to be the death of me. I tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth. I'm just kidding. I've got this. Ali ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine. Alright, I got this. The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh, thank God. I really thought we were gonna... Oops! Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow, it was bent back into its original shape. Not so bad if I do say so myself. Alright, that was dumb luck, and you know it. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. We started gaining altitude. Slowly at first, then faster and faster, higher and higher. For long, we were soaring high above the trees. Allie yelled out in triumph. Woo-hoo! She didn't say who, but I felt like it fit there. I joined and yelled out with glee. It's pretty great feeling, huh? Not dying in a fiery plane crash? Flying free! Without it, what's the point of living? You talking about freedom of flying? Freedom or flying? Why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here. What's that, Allie? This is the only place I could find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on us here. And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades and the boat earlier, to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible. I'm guessing you know what the show's really about then. Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do. And I can't risk telling you everything either. What? Why? Well, I assume the same thing would happen if we told everyone about what the show was about. Believe me, you're better off not knowing. What? Allie, what are you hiding? Who are you really? Look, we don't have too much time before we'll have to land. This thing's already almost out of fuel. Sure enough, it had already started descending. Please, just trust me. I'm on your side, Matilda. I know there's so many lies going around here, but I really want to help you get out of here. Though I have to admit, it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're so cute. I'm kidding, jeez. Do you trust me? If I say no, will I die? Because I don't really, but I want the info. We'll do one of those quick savey things. Yeah. Of course I do, Allie. You know that. You won't regret it, I promise. So what can you tell me? There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find. That the people I work with need. Alright, this is taking me down a path I didn't think it would. I thought she was going to tell me stuff. Now I'm getting into a whole backstory, so I'm going to say no. You don't have to trust me. All you have to know is that I came to save you all. And that I won't stop trying until I do just that. Though, at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now. Whose? No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island's recording network. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear? Is Terra evil? Crystal. The plane flew lower and lower. Alright, we're about to be back in the recording zone. What else? What else? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That really doesn't limit it much. I guess not. After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. Suspicious. As we were walking away, I heard Kat whisper something to Allie. Nice try. And then I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. The sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Then, the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. Even though I knew I was standing outside, I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. Then, I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must have been several people. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed at Allie for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, did I die because I didn't trust Allie? Oh, this is not going where I thought it was going. Well, look at this. This looks terrifying to be in. It's very detailed. Little computer stuff. And it's all green and shiny. I woke up on an operating table. The kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood spattered on the floor and the walls. The smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible. But my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Allie, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, This place must be massive. Hey, Matilda. Kat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Alice is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Kat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Ali when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and... I know, Matilda. I know. Well, hopefully this isn't me dying, you know. But even if it is, I'll just restart it and get a good ending. But we'll see what happens to us in this creepy room in the next episode.